Good morning, you guys. It is 8:46 a.m. and I'm already getting phone calls. Not very happy about that. Um, so there is some stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. I want to see how a video like this will do on my channel. Specifically for people who have dogs. When I first got Mufasa, I know how to do like puppy basics. Okay, I was able to like quickly teach that to him. He was very much eager to learn, and he still is. Like, he still will do that. My neighbor's coming, hold on. Just slowly walking. Just slowly walking. Moving on. Okay. But when I had to get my trainer involved, we originally got her involved for Mufasa because he was whining in the car. Now, we're still trying to figure that out. Like, he still does. But he has gotten better about it. Now, you guys may or may not know, but we are currently working on getting his weight down. Now, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to be able to desensitize him to thunder and fireworks. He does not like loud noises, like, at all. For now, she wants minimal treats. Now, let me grab my notes. And I will run down my notes and tell you guys, because like I said, I'm kind of curious to see how a video like this will do on my channel. If you go back in my channel, I used to do these videos all the time. Now, okay, so we like to keep track of his speed, his time, and his calories on the treadmill. She would like to see him at a speed of 3.5 by not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So almost 2 weeks. We want him to obviously lose the weight, but we think it's gonna be pretty slow. So we want him to lose weight, and we want him down to 50 to 45 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot. Now, I did tell her what the vet had said about him being a large boned dog. He's probably, the vet said that he would look better at about 60 pounds. Well, we had him down to 55 pounds at one point. He still had very stubborn, like, fat behind his front shoulders, which this is the problem area for him. But I'll be honest, I kind of agree with my trainer over the vet. I would like to see him around 50 to 45 pounds as well. So, we want him to get up to at least 15 minutes on the treadmill one time a day. And like I said, the speed anywhere from 3.0 to 3.5. We want him at 3.5, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So, one other thing that there's a whole bunch of other things that we went over. He did something on the treadmill, this past week that kind of worried me a little bit. I had run him on the treadmill from 5 minutes and 10 minutes. By the third day, he was limping. Not like a huge amount, but you could tell he was extremely stiff. Like, he was pretty uncomfortable. You could, honestly, if you live with your dog, you can probably tell when they're pretty uncomfortable. So, she said the more that we get him on the treadmill and we get him moving, that stiffness should go away. So, I would like to try to get him, like I said, to 15 minutes every day this week. So I explained to her the treats that we use for training. Now, I'm gonna have to explain this to you guys as well, which is totally fine. I don't care. Okay, so I have this cute little cat bag that I made. Yes, I made this. And I filled it with extra Cheetos. This is what we use for, ignore my nail. This is what we use for his, like, basic treats. So, this is just kind of what it is. And then for his high value treats, I use this, which these are canine carryouts bacon flavored treats. Now, I cut the treats in half. These are 40 calories for one treat. Ridiculous. But he will do just about anything for these damn treats. Okay? So, we use those for high value treats. Now, these are just milk bone. These ones in here are the gravy flavored ones, and these are beef flavored ones. He started getting to the point, because we're trying to re-potty train him to go into the yard and go to the bathroom. Now, one thing she said about that, because she likes to help me understand kind of what to do with him, and I wasn't really understanding what she meant by that. So, the way she explained it to me was, put a collar on him, put a leash on him, take him out, and do not give him the option to go that way. Because Mufasa likes, there's a brick against my neighbor's fence over here, and he likes to, for whatever reason, poop on the bricks. But she said, do not let him do that at all. at all. It's not an option for him anymore. Collar, leash, put him in the yard for 10 to 15 minutes and let him do his thing. So if he does something like extremely good, you know, like learning a new task or an interruption, something along that line, he is allowed to have 1 to 2 of these a day. That's it. Now, if I give him 1 to 2 of these a day, he gets what we call a nightly biscuit. He used to get 2 of those at night. Here, I'll show you. He used to get 2 of these at night. If he gets 1 to 2 of these a day, he cannot have his nightly biscuit. However, if he has a nightly biscuit, that's all he gets. That's it. That's all. But yes, he is not allowed to poop on the bricks anymore. He is only allowed 1 to 2 of those treats a day. This last week, I was looking into like a PetSmart vet to hopefully get him on some thyroid medication to help him with this weight. She was explaining it to me as not only will a thyroid medication, because he has a low thyroid, not only will a thyroid medication help him lose this weight, but it'll help him keep it off, and his energy will go up. So I'm really hopeful for this, to be quite honest. So this past week, I was looking at PetSmart Banfield Vets, and I noticed they have virtual visits. So I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, excuse me. So I am thinking of maybe setting him up at a Petco vet. Hopefully they do a lot better than what Rose did. She also wants him to start wearing a collar during the day, just for like quick corrections, almost. Like if he's in the way, I could redirect him using the collar. So she wants a collar on him during the day, however she wants it off during the night. Okay? And I wanted to do this video, which is why I didn't do this next one right away. Make him get up. The more he moves during the day, the less stiff he's going to be. So she wants him to get up with me. So maybe I should get up, get a collar, go grab a collar, put it on him, and have him jump down and get him going throughout his day. I already explained this one treat at night. One nightly biscuit at night. More exercise. The most exercise that I can get him is going to be a lot better for him, which, because it's like spring, summertime now, I'm kind of worried about that, because I don't do well. Oh, hi. Hi, I didn't see you leave your trailer. My neighbor's coming back. Um, I don't do well with the heat. I'm gonna try to do this the best that I can, but I get kind of worried about that one. Now, the maintenance guy, I'm gonna have to go talk to him about this because I found out that Mufasa absolutely loves the sprinklers. And that leads up to the next one. A bath 1 time a week at least. And Wednesdays are puppy care days for me. Another thing that she wanted to see done is betadine soaks for Maddie's paws. And the shampoo that I found for Mufasa, she wants me to try it on Maddie as well. I am currently looking for a shampoo for Xena. Xena is a white dog with light, almost black colored spots, if that's a thing. She's supposed to be a Dalmatian and Great Dane mix, but I want to find a shampoo for her that will help keep her white coat bright. So I am on the lookout for that. I also found some gloves on Amazon, which is meant when you give the dogs bath, you can rub them together and it helps get the shampoo into their fur and down to their skin, which I thought would be very helpful. I also pay my trainer. She doesn't do this for free. When she recently lost her working dog to cancer, I'm not gonna say a whole lot about it, but when the dog was alive, she would not only test service dog related gear from our little shop, she would test it, and that would be our method of payment. The money that would have gone towards her went towards whatever gear she wanted. Now, one thing I know she really likes is we have these things called wrist couplers. I do not like them. I do not like them. I cannot stand them. It's just a way for you to basically have your dog, but you be hands-free. You can still have your dog attached to you, but you're completely hands-free. She absolutely loves those. The harnesses she absolutely loves. I gave the maintenance man some of my bags that I made, and he goes, one thing that he said directly to me was, I thought you got these from like Walmart. I'm like, no, I made them. I made them. Now, the only reason I have this one is because I messed up on the zipper a little bit. But these are just simple bags that I make. Okay. So, the last payment that she received was the end of April. I thought I owed her about $60, but I owe her about $40. Now, she did stop me, and she said, you know, I would rather that money go towards Mufasa's thyroid medication. Okay, if that's what you want, then that's what I'll do, obviously. But yeah. So, I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.